run afraid of a near invisible force hunting for my soul. I run into the forest with each leap of my feet. The force starts to get thicker, making it unbelievably difficult to breathe. As I look back, I perceive that the ruthless hunter doesn't even break a sweat, just like a stone-cold machine. I keep running, not knowing the way to safety. I look for a way, but nothing is clear. The sun is hidden behind the clouds, and without its rays, the whole forest blends into one color. I keep running farther and farther. With each step, I begin to notice the leaves on the trees are very few, the deeper I become engulfed in this grayness. However, after traveling through seamlessly miles of lifeless trees, I began to pass by trees that sprout leaves right before my eyes. I'm puzzled that they appear a rusty red color, but I keep running, hoping I won't stumble, afraid that if I do, I surely will be killed. So I keep running. The trees produce more leaves of the same rusty red hue and appear to line up like an organized orchard. I look ahead to see a clearing in the distance. I let out a sigh of relief. I do not look back. At the end, I reach a lake with a single tree rooted on a small island. In fear, I quickly remember the hunter. I look behind to see no one. Even the path is obliterated by the rusty red trees which surround the whole lake. With my curious heart, I walk towards the tree. I reach the edge of the water. I slowly wade into the shallow lake, making sure not to fall. I reach the small island and look up at the massive tree, its leaves a bright crimson. I walk closer and closer until I lay my palm upon its bark. It's so warm compared to my body that I even get closer and embrace it. My heart slows to a calming beat. I breathe in a deep breath of pure air. I feel a raindrop on my head. I look up, but not a single cloud, only blue sky. I look back at the tree and see the leaves and bark begin to lose their color. I look beyond the trunk of the tree, and on the edge of the water forms a color of dark red. It begins to spread out into the rest of the lake. I look back at the tree and cry. The whole lake is dark red now. I very slowly walk towards the edge and kneel down. I stare at the surface and see my reflection. I see myself covered in dirt with tears upon my face. So I stand, not knowing why. I begin to slowly descend into what is now a deep, dark red lake until my whole body is submerged. I hold my breath only for a few seconds and realize I'm back on land, the same land which this massive tree grows. I look up to see the tree changed. No longer a red, this time a pure white. All the surrounding trees are now a brilliant pure white too. I walk towards the massive tree and sit down beside its body. I lay my head back against it and fall asleep, knowing I finally have found safety.
The shepherd's staff comforts me. You are my feast in the presence of enemies. Surely goodness will follow me, in the house of God forever, in the house of God forever, in the house of God.